Okay, first question, where were you born?
I was born in a little town called Alliance in Ohio.
What made you want to move to Alaska?
My family was farmers for many generations, and as the town began to grow, farmland was being not used for agricultural purposes anymore due to some governmental something or other. My grandfather sold a lot of his property, and I saw shopping malls being built and restaurants being built in its place, and I just decided it was time to find a place where things weren't so congested and there was still some land left to stretch out on. So I moved to Alaska.
What things did you want to see change in your life by moving to Alaska?
I wanted to see my life be simplified. I didn't want to get caught up in the city mindset, the Western idea of materialism, and I really had a drive to find a little spot where I could kind of live off the land, grow my own vegetables, and just simplify things a little bit.
How many of those things have you seen change?
Well, it's kind of funny. When I first moved up here, I lived in a small one-room cabin with one light bulb and no running water and a wood stove, and it's just interesting. I ended up getting married and having 4 children and a family and living in Wasilla, which isn't a very small town, and I'm starting to see that it's very easy to start falling back into the mentality of needing wells and certain amenities to feel like you live comfortably for providing for your family.
What things in your life have you seen change that you were not expecting?
I wasn't expecting to really gain a respect for the native people as much as I have. I've really been drawn to learning their traditional ways, which I wasn't expecting being a farm girl. Of course I thought that farming was all there was, but the lifestyle of a hunter-gatherer has really impressed me, and I'm finding that it's very hard to integrate a farming mindset with the hunter-gatherer ways of living, but it certainly has changed me and has made me look at things a lot differently.
What do you look forward to in the future as you find your place in Alaska?
I look forward to learning how to integrate those two things that I just mentioned together, to learn how to take subsistence living, and as well as the knowledge that I gained from farming and gardening, and put them together to really steward the land in a way that you can in maybe an area where you don't have a lot of land. That means my time's up.